Hey everyone. In this video, I want to talk to you about a trend that I've noticed in modern dating, where it seems like people are becoming a bit more closed off from intimacy, like they're afraid of connecting deeply. And I believe there are a few reasons for this. I mean, one of the biggest ones is a lot of people are afraid of being hurt, and if they've been hurt in the past by someone, then they're going to walk around with a bunch of walls surrounding their heart, and that's going to prevent them from wanting to connect deeply with others. But also, there are quite a lot of people who are now more into just short-term dating because maybe they've been around too many negative content creators surrounding dating, like the guys who say that all women are the same, and they say that every woman is like those women who use men and then take half their crap and leave them, or women who constantly cheat on men. But I mean, that's not every single woman. And then there's also, for women, there are female creators who give pretty bad dating advice as well, which can lead to bad relationships with guys, which will then mean that those women kind of become afraid of creating something deeper. So there's a lot of pain out there, and this pain is making it so that people are afraid of connecting more deeply with others. And it's ludicrous because here's the thing. If you are afraid of getting hurt, then don't even bother dating. Like, seriously, just don't. Because all you're going to do is lead people on and hurt them, because you're going to leave them as soon as they start developing deeper feelings for you. That's not cool. But beyond that, why would you even want to date if you're afraid of being hurt? If you only want something short term, communicate that to people. Don't tell them that you're comfortable with creating something long term, or that you'll see where it goes if you're not ready for that. Just be honest, because it's stupid how many people do that. And yes, I am speaking from experience here. I've had women do that to me. It wasn't cool. So going forward, I just don't tolerate that kind of BS at all. I'm willing to drop women like immediately if they aren't just going to be honest with me, because I'm tired of that crap. But when you get down to it, you shouldn't even be dating if you are afraid of getting hurt, because that's always a risk inherent in dating. And you should always view the possibility of creating something deep with someone else as worth that risk. It's kind of like the risk of starting your own business and being an entrepreneur. I mean, everybody knows that it's risky, but the payoff in terms of, well, monetary wealth, but also especially your own freedom, being in control of your destiny because you are now in business for yourself, it's worth it. But everybody knows before they jump into it that it's risky. You need to do a lot of research. You need to make sure that you cover your bases before you jump into it. We'll view dating the same way. Sure, there's a risk of getting hurt, but if you manage to meet someone that you can connect with on that really deep level, that's worth it. Like, that's completely worth it. I mean, I'm the type of person where I wouldn't mind dating 99 women and getting hurt by every single one of them just to meet the 100th woman, who then turns out to be the best woman I've ever met, the one that I'll end up marrying and having a family with. That would be worth it to me. Yeah, sure, going through the 99 before her would suck, because getting hurt a lot is no fun. But if the payoff means that I am able to then meet the woman who I've been hoping to find for all my life up till now, like, that's worth it to me. That's the way you should view dating as well. And a lot more people need to have a more long-term view of dating anyway. Like, you really should be scrutinizing the people you date before you get into the relationship phase with them. Like, actually ask yourself, is this person a good match for me? Are they someone who can hold space for me? Are they someone who can understand me? Are they someone who has good emotional maturity? Are they someone who have a high level of self-awareness? All those things are important. But many people don't even take the time to ask themselves those things. So they end up attracting people who just aren't great for them, and they're so focused on whether or not that other person likes them that they never stop and ask themselves whether or not they like the other person, whether or not that other person is good for them. It's so important, because the more that you just willy-nilly date around and you date people who aren't good for you because you never stop and analyze them, you're increasing your odds of getting hurt, because you're not going through it in a conscious manner, a more rational manner. So these things are important. I mean, yeah, there are a lot of people out there who are afraid of getting hurt and afraid of that deeper emotional intimacy, but I just want to make sure that none of you fall into that trap, because I just truly believe a lot of those people who think that way are going to be very unhappy in the future. They are, because relationships are one of the most fulfilling and important things in life. I mean, really, nobody can get through life alone. Sure, they can try. I mean, I know I could probably get pretty far in life alone, but why the hell would I want to? That wouldn't be fun. That wouldn't be fulfilling. It'd be lonely and just, I wouldn't have anyone to experience things with. So why would I want to do that? Like, nobody should vow to get through life alone. Nobody should say that the entire opposite sex is made up of a bunch of bad people just because there are a few bad eggs in the bunch. But those few bad eggs don't spoil the entire group. They don't. Yes, I get that there are women out there who cheat and use men for whatever they want to do, their own insecurities, whatever. And there are men who do the same thing to women. But that doesn't mean that all women are bad or all men are bad. So don't fall into those stupid ways of thinking. And above all, just work on yourself enough so that you're not afraid of creating that deeper emotional intimacy with someone. That's the whole goal of dating. Like, really, it is. So make sure you work on that. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have for you guys in this video. You can tell I'm pretty passionate about this. And it's not just because I've dealt with this in the past, but just boggles my mind how so many people don't go about dating in a conscious manner. Like, that's really what everyone should be doing. Because dating is basically an interview for finding a long-term partner. At least it should be. Unless your goal is to just have short-term flings, and if that's the case, more power to you, but still, you should probably go about that in a conscious manner as well, because the people you take into your bedroom will rub off on you in some ways. I don't even mean it in that way, but oh man, that was a funny, unintended pun. But yeah, so go about that in a conscious manner as well. Like, seriously, so many people don't think of the effect, the emotional impact that casual sex has on you, because it does have an impact on you. So just play that game careful as well if that's what your goal is. So yeah, that's all I have to say. If I keep going, I'll start rambling. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if so, be sure to subscribe for more like it. Otherwise, like the video, let me know your thoughts on this subject in the comments below. I mean, I'm curious to hear what you have to say, and share this video to anyone you think would benefit from it. But otherwise, guys, remember, we're all on this journey together. The most important thing is that you just keep going, keep moving forward, keep taking things day by day, and keep working on yourself enough so that you can actually continue dating, even if, yeah, there's a risk of being hurt, because, I mean, the reward is far, far worth the risk. I mean, finding someone you can connect with on that really deep level, that's incredible. It's rare. So don't be afraid of it. That should be your goal. But that's all I have to say. I'll see you guys in the next video. Arrivederci.